Hey, you guys, Coach Liz here. All right, last week I encouraged you to do a high five check and to plan this next quarter of the year, this summer season. What do you want to accomplish? What is that going to look like? What action steps do you need to put forward to make that happen? So it's good to have just a plan for these 3 months of what that's going to look like for you. Now, I want to remind you that your health journey is not going to be a straight shot. Ideally, that would be awesome, right? If we never got off track. But the truth is, it's all part of the journey. Those highs and those lows are the opportunities that we really have to just be aware of how our brain works and to be curious and to really look at the choices that we make and learn from them. And that's what it's all about. So, next time you're in a situation that you think, oh, I wish I didn't make that choice, or I got a little bit off track, or that's not how I wanted that to go, and you kind of beat yourself up over it, I want you to stop, take a deep breath, and just give yourself grace. And just if you can learn from that experience, then it was a bonus. It was valuable and it's part of the journey. So, what I want you to do next time that happens, let's say I just actually got a text this morning from a client that said, oh, I went to a graduation party and I totally ate off my program and I'm, trying to get back on track. Okay, when something like that happens, I want you to stop and think. And in your life book on page 136, Dr. Anderson goes through some steps, some questions that you can really use to make it a learning experience and make it part of the journey that will help you in the future. So, when you get off track, I want you to stop and think, okay, just be curious. What happened? Just state the facts. I went to a graduation party. I was hungry. I didn't plan ahead. I ate all the things there. And that's what happened. So ask yourself, what did I want to have happen? And walk yourself through that. If I showed up as the best version of me, what would that have looked like? Well, I probably would have eaten before I went, so I wasn't hungry. I would have taken a drink or a water bottle that I could have in my hand, and I would have a plan of what I was going to do. I would really tell myself I'm going to focus on people and socializing and not on the food. And I would just have a plan going in. And imagine what that would feel like as the best version of you, how you would feel in that situation, feeling confident, feeling at peace in the situation, and knowing exactly what you wanted to do. And then ask yourself, okay, what's missing? What am I going to do different next time? And just make a plan. Imagine showing up as the best version of you in that situation and walk yourself through what it's going to look like next time. And then keep going. You have your plan. You have that clear picture of what it's going to feel like to show up like that next time. Next time you're in a situation like that, a function, a barbecue, a graduation party, a bridal shower, you will already have a plan and you'll know exactly what that feels like and looks like to show up as the best version of you. And so when we take these opportunities to learn about ourselves and really think about what was the food fallacy? Was I feeling like I was missing out on things? Was I anxious or uncomfortable? Is that why I was eating? To really ask yourself, what happened? What did I want to have happen? Okay, what's missing and what's next? And so, as we go throughout our health journey, as soon as we fall or get off track, the goal is to start picking ourselves up faster and keep moving forward. So instead of getting off track and dwelling on that for the whole weekend and then just saying, oh, I'm already off track, I'm going to eat all the things and then try to get back on track Monday or next week or next month, it's much harder. The way we get stronger is recognizing when we're off track, catching that quickly, walking through what was missing, what you want to do different next time, and then just keep going. Imagine if you only got off track for one meal and your next meal was right back on track instead of a whole day or a whole week or a whole month. That is the goal, is to start that slip cycle of when we slip, learning to pick ourselves up and keep going. It's all part of the journey. Give yourself grace and learn from these experiences. All right, have a great week.